Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about Vesta in Taurus in a natal chart. Now, unlike Vesta in Aries, which is often about showing strong dedication and devotion and that real unbridled loyalty and focus to things that are very quick and things that involve quick reactions and responses and things that might not really take that long. Taurus is really almost the antithesis of this, being Vesta in Taurus. It could be the antithesis of this because Vesta in Taurus energy can be very methodical, more plotting, more deliberate. It might take Vesta in Taurus some time, much deliberation, much premeditation before they decide on what it is that they are going to stay focused on. But once they do, they can show a lot of tenacity, a lot of persistence, and even perseverance, getting through some setbacks in whatever it is that they're showing this strong dedication and single-mindedness to. Now, Vesta in astrology is about our concentration of power as well, the power of concentration. And this is Vesta in Taurus might show this ability in Taurus related things such as cultivation, gardening, any kind of money-making venture. It could be some money-making scheme they have, and when I say scheme, I'm not saying anything nefarious. I'm just talking about a money-making plan that they have, like starting their own business or something, being financial planning, even stockbroker or pawnbroker, doing something with architecture. Taurus is often about, and Invest in Taurus can be about, things that are enduring and have longevity, things that can last a while, and really, and also they could show that really strong single-minded focus and not allow extraneous things to get in the way with things connected with the formulation of financial plans. Now, also Vesta in a natal chart is about what our rationalized or analyzed person that we want sexually, as far as a sexual part, is what we may select after a lot of rationalization, a lot of analysis, and who we might feel sexually attracted to based on that. And given that Vesta is in Taurus, it could be somebody, of course, with Taurus prominent in his or her chart. And when I say prominent, I'm referring, of course, to Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, or Taurus Ascendant. It could be a person that may simply embody Taurus-like characteristics, such as being very demonstrative, earthy, sensual, persistent, persevering, loyal, and steadfast. Somebody that has a lot of endurance, and a person that really might be very stable, but might have some be stolid as well. A person that strives for stability. And also, where Vesta is located in our charts, this is where we could show not just the strong devotion and dedication to, but it also can be where we want to be infallible, where we're going to be very meticulous at. And though hardly anybody is ever perfect or infallible anything, this could be where we want to strive to be that way. And that could be things, of course, pertaining to a monetary nature, the things I mentioned before, like cultivation, gardening, anything connected with financial planning, architecture, even construction, anything associated with building. And also, keep in mind the things that I talked about as far as what Vesta in Taurus having that strong focus, that strong concentration of power and power of concentration, could also be things that at some point that this person that has this placement may need to extricate themselves from and need to escape from in order to refuel and revive, because otherwise that energy connected with these things can be very depleted and dissipated. So also as well, this is where Vesta is located in our charts, can show where we don't want to be restricted. And this could be things of a monetary nature, things connected with financial acumen and ability to make money. They're just basic things that give us comfort, creature comforts, things that are just net basic things like our subsistence, survival things. And also, of course, it's important to look at the house placement where Vesta in Taurus is in, as this could flavor this description and delineation. Let's say, for example, that you have Vesta in Taurus in the 5th house of enjoyment, and also, fifth house can be associated with sports, so Vesta in Taurus energy could be very deliberate and methodical, and Taurus energy is often about pacing oneself and things connected with endurance. So it could be someone that has this placement might do something connected, for example, with sports like weightlifting or jogging or running, things that really require perhaps a lot of endurance and have those strong powers of endurance to be able to complete. Let's say Vesta in Taurus is in the 8th house. Well, a person that has this can show a lot of strong focus, devotion, and dedication connected with something with the 8th house, such as deep research or some kind of investigation, or perhaps even psychiatry, psychology, or even an occult subject like astrology, and be able to do, in doing so with a lot of deliberate energy, very unwavering. And of course, aspects can play a role as well. If the sun is making a positive aspect to your natal Vesta in Taurus, well, this could even generate even greater that direction and that strong focus and being able to really hone in on whatever it is you are doing. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Vesta in Taurus in a natal chart, and stay tuned next time where I'll be talking about Vesta in Gemini in a natal chart. 2 things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.